Yeah, I'm really proud of the way we've been coming out the last few games, ready to play, and making a little bit of a statement early. And I think first half we had 15 assists and only 3 turnovers, which was great to see. We're getting everybody involved. I think we had 6 people in double figures, and Maddie Cox I think had 7. She was right there, doing a lot of good things. Fourth quarter got a little sloppy, but through 3 quarters I thought we played extremely well. And good momentum. Again, another road game coming up Sunday, a tough one. Davidson's already taken Baylor to overtime on a neutral court. A couple of years ago, they won 2 out of 3 against ACC teams on the road, and now we're going to their place. So not a very smart guy here, but one more to hopefully try to end on a good note before we send everybody home for the holidays.
I feel like since the Cancun trip, this team has been basically on another level. What growth have you seen from the team as ACC play approaches, albeit with the non-conference stop in Davidson?
Yeah. I mean, again, I think, I think for one thing, maybe we got a little confidence. We played a really tough schedule and lost a couple of tough ones that, as a coach, you lose one possession game, you think of what I could have done, what I should have done, and so I'm sure the players have felt the same way. It's just can be disheartening a little bit, but having a couple of good wins in Cancun and probably seeing me in a Speedo, probably inspires a lot of people and gets things going. But no, it's again, I just think playing well is contagious. Everybody gets their confidence. We're shooting the ball better. I think we were 8 for 18 at Miami, and then tonight, 9 for 26. But I think at halftime we were a lot better than that. So that helps too when you're knocking down shots. So everybody gets a little more confidence. So, but again, we've really been working on defense, trying to clean things up, transition D especially, and. So I think we're getting better. We had a young team, but I think we're getting better, and we just still got a long way to go.
Go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say, why do you? Why do you think the defense has improved over the last couple of weeks? Is that just continuing to hold them to a high expectation? Is it everyone's finally getting to know each other and really play well? A combination? What goes?
That might be a combination, but we've really stressed in practice, and trying to hold them accountable. Transition D. Everybody has certain responsibilities. We didn't do a great job of it tonight, to be honest with you, at times. But everybody doing their job and playing with a lot of urgency, and like I said, just making sure, trying to really concentrate on a few things in practice at a time that we need to do better defensively. And if we don't get those done, we get a little extra conditioning in. And so they understand, we got to fix it. We're not where we want to be. But again, I think at halftime, first quarter I was disappointed. We gave up 20 points. They end up with 31 at halftime, and then 3 points in the third quarter. So until I see the film, I don't know exactly if everything was us or them, but I do think we're getting better.
Is this kind of the trajectory that a younger team takes, Coach, at this point in the season?
Lord, I hope so, and I hope it continues. But it's been, like I said, it's been tough. We're used to winning, and I know I scheduled a brutal schedule, top-ranked teams, a lot of road games. We played in Greensboro twice. We played in Charlotte. Yeah, those are close by, but you're still on the road, spending the night in a hotel. And then obviously, went to Oklahoma, went to Miami. So it's been a brutal stretch, and we got one more on the road, so hopefully we can hold it together. Then they're going to get a really nice break. And we don't start school back till January the 12th, which is kind of later than normal. And so hopefully, they'll be pro basketball players for a couple of weeks and just concentrate on that.
Well, on that point, is there a bit of a relief in having scheduled those tough early games, having it seemingly pay dividends early on in the ACC slate with an even tougher slate coming?
Yeah, I mean, again, we haven't been real good at Miami in the past, so I don't know if it had anything to do with it or not, but I was real proud of the way we went down there with confidence and a lot of urgency and played really well. Because again, we've had trouble there. They're always athletic, always well coached. And so we were able to get a really nice win there. So maybe it did. Maybe it paid off a little bit in that regard. Hopefully it'll pay off these next couple of months when we're in ACC play and playing great teams every night.
Marissa?
Coach, this is something you kind of got asked a bunch in the preseason. Now we're a little bit further in. What have you seen from Zoe Brooks with kind of the evolution of her leadership, especially kind of without Zaza and Sanaya there?
Yeah, I think it's been tough on Zoe in some ways. She's a junior, but she's, really has to be the leader, has to be one of the leaders. I don't know that she's always one that wants to be vocal and, hold people accountable. So I know that's tough on her. And then also, she doesn't have Sanaya, Zaya, Madison taking some of the heat off of her. And so, she a lot of times is going to see the other team's best defender and, maybe have to do a little more on her own. So, but, I think she's handled it pretty well and still got a ways to go, I have high expectations and standards for her and for all of them. I told them, I can't stand to see talent wasted, whether it's an individual or a team. And, we're not going to do it. So whatever it takes, we're going to try to maximize what we have. And I like our team. I like our talent. But we got to do the little things better and consistently for 40 minutes.
Wes, on the topic of leadership, Zam Jones was very vocal with you throughout the game and with the team. Are you seeing her step into more of a leadership role, even though she's a sophomore?
You say Zamaria?
Zam.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. I think she's a fierce competitor. Sometimes we butt heads, but I think we both want the same thing at the end of the day, and that's to see NC State win. And she's playing really well right now, shooting the heck out of it. 7 assists, 1 turnover tonight. I mean, that's what you want in a guard. I mean, again, we kind of, her, Zoe, even Kashi, we kind of got 3-point guards out there at a time sometimes. So, but that's what you want to see is that kind of ratio. And I'm proud of the way she's playing. And obviously shooting the ball really well helps. But she's also, I think, defensively doing a great job. We just got to get more guards on that page with her.
One more?
You looked pretty fired up when Cadence hit that first 3 in the game. I know she hadn't been shooting the ball maybe the way she wanted to, but was it kind of...
Tilda?
No, Cadence.
Cadence. I don't know if that's just my normal look, so if it goes in, great. If it doesn't, what the heck? But, again, I got a lot of confidence in Cadence' ability to shoot the 3. I don't think she's been shooting it as well as she can. Tonight was a good start. I thought she did a great job defensively because, who was it? Walker was killing us. She had 18 of their first 27 points. And so I thought Cadence did a really good job going in there after that. She only scored 2 points the rest of the night. So, but, again, you do want them to get the flow of the game sometimes, maybe not jack one up immediately, but it's just my normal look if we miss a shot.
Thanks, everyone. Happy holidays.